Hello everyone, my name is Jessie and welcome to Plot Twists. So the first thing that's on my September TBR is to read Queen's Peril by E.K. Johnston. This is the next Star Wars themed novel that is in the read-along that my husband, experience along, I guess, that my husband and I are doing. This will be the last book before we watch the first movie, so that's pretty exciting. It's not too big, so I anticipate getting to it fairly quickly. I don't know a whole lot about this book other than the fact that it's going to center around Padme and that it takes place before episode 1. So, I don't know. We'll see what I think. The next book that I know I'm going to get to this month is The First School for Good and Evil book by Soman Chainani. This book I am planning to read along with Spencer from Sphinx Reads and Hugo from Scientist Reading World, who I will link down below. And I'm super excited for this buddy read. I have read this book before and will be excited to reread it and continue along the series with them. This particular book centers in a fairy tale world in which kind of like Descendants, in that there is a school that they go to and certain people are heroes and certain people are villains, and that's known within the world. And there are definitely some plot twists that make this book pretty unexpected, and I really, really enjoyed the ending the first time I read it. So I'm excited to reread it and then continue on with the series. The next book I'm planning to read in the month of September is a book that I did not make it to last month in August, and that is Calibans War by James S.A. Corey. This is the second book in the Expanse series. I read Leviathan Wakes in July and absolutely adored it, so I am really looking forward to continuing along with this series. This centers in a world that is on the brink of intergalactic war, and there are a whole slew of characters that we follow that are all super dynamic, super interesting. If you have not picked up the series, I highly recommend it. I know the books are kind of chunky, but it's definitely worth it. So, can't wait to get to this one this month, hoping to prioritize this pretty early on. The next book that I'm hoping to get to this month has been on my TBR for a while, and I really loved the first one when I read it. And that book is Glass Queen by Gena Showalter. This is the sequel to Evil Queen, which I read earlier this year and absolutely adored, possibly last year. I don't remember when I read it. Either way, it was excellent. I really enjoyed Gena Showalter's writing in general, so I've been super excited to get to this one since I think I got it for Christmas. So hoping to make it to this month. I don't know exactly what this is going to be about, but I think this is a Cinderella retelling, but is also going to be a continuation of The Evil Queen, which was a Snow White retelling. I don't know exactly where this story is going, but I really adored the first one, and I am looking forward to getting to this one as well. The next book that I'm planning to read in the month of September is The Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson. This is a tome. This is a ginormous book. And to be perfectly honest, I really don't know if I'm going to be able to read all of it in the month of September, but I'm definitely going to try. This I am reading as part of the Cosmere Crab-along, which is the year-long Brandon Sanderson read-a-thon that I have been participating in. This is our book for September. We have now moved on from the rest of his series and are finally into the Stormlight archives, which are all just so big and so intimidating. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous to read this one, so we'll see how this goes. Hopefully it will go well, but I really don't even know what to think, to be honest. I will say that having just finished Mistborn Era 2, which you will definitely hear more about in my August wrap-up, I definitely have higher hopes for the Stormlight Archive because I really loved Mistborn Era 2. Probably my favorite Sanderson that we've read so far, so hopefully that train continues, and I feel the same way about Stormlight Archives, and it just sucks me in and I can't stop. So, I don't know, we'll see. The last book that I'm planning to read in the month of September is The Seventh Queen by Greta Kelly. This is the sequel to The Frozen Crown, which hopefully I will be finishing up any day now. This is the sequel. It's expected to come out in November, and I have it as a NetGalley arc, so I'm really looking forward to reading that. I am a good 3/4 of the way through Frozen Crown, the first book in the series, and I am really enjoying it. This is very much a story of a queen who has gone through a lot of trauma and no longer has access to her lands, her people, and is basically doing anything that she can to support them, win them back, etc. Without any spoilers, I really like the direction that the first book is going, and that gives me hope that the sequel will be just as enjoyable. I've also really enjoyed the characters that have been introduced so far, but particularly the main character in this particular series. So I'm hoping to get to that. I mean, I'm hoping to get to all of these, but that one in particular, I am planning to read towards the end of the month, and if I don't finish it up in September, I will definitely be finishing it up in early October before the book actually comes out. So that's the 5 books that I'm definitively planning to read next month. If I manage to make it through all of these, there's so many other things that I could put on this list that I am hoping to get to, but at least these are definitely my high priorities. I will also be starting to think about what I want to put on my October TBR list in terms of some thrillers or Halloween-themed books, anything like that. So if you have any recommendations, please leave them down below, because I'm always looking for something new. Alright guys, thank you for watching my video. If you enjoyed this, please like and click the bell icon for notifications, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye!